It's about 9 o'clock on Sunday the 7th of February 2021. As you can see, it's very cold from the snow on the ground. Today's walk is the last in the south of Alnwick. It's about 6 miles, a couple of hours, hoping the ground's going to be frozen. We'll see how we'll go. Don't know if you can see, but it's just started to snow again. It's forecast for today's snow, but I much prefer that to rain. I'm guessing that river or stream is normally about 1 metre wide. However, today it's roughly 4 or 5. With the use of that big stick line on the ground there, which I used as a prop, I managed to get myself across there without getting my feet too wet. I think I'm going to count another 1 or 2 of those today. Just an update. I've just spent the last 5 minutes, a bit like amateur hour really. I knew the features on the map, but for some reason I crossed this second bit of water when I didn't really need to, and it clearly indicates on the map I shouldn't have. I guess I got carried away with the fact that there's a good path across there in the right of way. It doesn't have a track at all. That's a lesson. You know, these paths get diverted through people and cows, etc. But it's not always the right of way. Read the map properly and stop being amateur. But I'm on the right way now. I'm now on one of these there and back right of way. You can't leave these things hanging in the middle of nowhere, because if you don't do them whilst you're there, it means a long walk in to find it again. So it's 300 metres each way, and then that's it done. Okay, that's the right of way finished. As you can see, I'm walking on a road for approximately half a kilometre to a place called Spylaw. And then I'm back on a couple more rights of way and a bit more road to get me back towards Alnwick. I'm actually enjoying the day. It's cold, but I'm having a good day. Just a little bit more road walking. I'm now at a place called Wild Hope Hill. As you can see, this is the start of a right of way. And as you might be able to see, there's also cows in that field. I've walked along here lots of times, not the right of way specifically, but the road next to it. And there's always cows in this field any time of year. So I knew they would be here. So I'm going to walk on the other side of the fence to avoid them. It's a bit windy, but as you can see, the kind farmer has provided a 1 metre space between me and the cows. I can just about see the Seven Arches Bridge in the distance there. That's where I'm heading for. That's all the rights of way finished for today. I'm just going to walk along this Land Rover track for about 1 kilometre, and then I've got about a mile's walk back along the old disused Alnwick to Alnmouth railway line to get us back to the car. That's the southern quadrant of the rights of way finished. I'll see you next time when I'm either in the northern or the western quadrant. Stay safe. Good morning. It's the 10th of February 2021. That's the A1 road behind me. I'm just at a place called South Charlton. And I'm doing a couple of loops today. They're about 3 miles each. I'm just getting dressed. There's been a couple of inches of snow overnight. It's cold obviously, but the sky's a mixture of bright blue sky and snowy clouds. I'm just going to put my boots on, because I know the ground's still going to be sodden wet, and we'll see how it goes. Hello. I think they're hungry and they want something to eat. I'm sorry guys, I've got nothing for you. You're brave. See lots of animal tracks in the snow. Probably just birds. But it could be deer, there could be badger, could be fox. That's that right of way finished. According to the sign, it's 3/4 of a mile from that post to the A1. Didn't seem that far. The snow's soft, but it's only a couple of inches deep, so it's fairly easy going. Bit of road walking for a few hundred metres till I get into South Charlton itself, and then I'm back on another right of way. Funny because I've only come up about 30 metres, but the views are great up here. It's hard to capture it on video, but it is really pretty. I can still hear the rumble of the A1 in the background, So quiet and calm. I'm just over 2 miles in, and I'm now heading to a place called Brockley Hall. It's just a patch of several old buildings and old barns. They're occupied, still a working farm. It's still snowing slightly. I've now walked from Brockley Hall approximately 600 metres to Craggy Wood, which is just behind me. This right of way now takes me through Craggy Wood. It won't be very well walked, this route, so I'm going to have to stumble my way through the twigs and the blown down trees. It's probably only about 100 metres, so I should be alright. I'm almost back at West Linkburn, which is close to where I started. This field I'm now walking through, I've had a few of these before where literally 20 metres to my right there's a public bridleway. In this right of way I'm on now is a public footpath. So although they're very close, there's definitely two distinctive rights of way on the map. So I'm trying to stick to both of them as best I can, so I can get them both complete. That's me almost back to the car now. Sorry for the noise from the A1. That's 3.1 miles, about an hour and 15. I'm just about to start the second loop. You heard that shot? There's a right of way, which is short. It only goes about maybe 70 metres. It goes from what I am on now, the old A1, to what is the A1. It then heads across some farm fields towards a place called Rock. And then I'm doing some of the rights of way around that area before coming back to the car. Again, it's about just over 3 miles. Okay, I now have to get over this road. Unfortunately, I've now got about a mile of road walking before I have to get to the next right of way. So I'll just plod on for the next 15-20 minutes and get back here once this stretch is done. Okay, this is where I now start the right of way. I've walked a mile along the road. I'm now at a place called Doxford Barns. And the right of way is just to the left of me now. It's roughly a kilometre across some fields. And that'll get us back towards the A1. That's me now finished that right of way. It's just to walk along this minor road for approximately half a kilometre. And then I'm back on the right of way that I was on before, back to the car. Just a bit of an update. regards where I'm at with the Rights of Way. In December I decided I'd try and do these in 3 months, so the end of February was my target. Well, I'm well on course to do that. I've had a bit of a think on what I'm going to do beyond that. It obviously depends a lot on COVID, because I'm still restricted to staying fairly local. But I'm going to maybe spread my wings a little bit and look at either focusing on north, south, east or west, spreading the map to about 10 miles out. There's obviously a lot more Rights of Way as I spread out from Alnwick, but I'll update you further once I've had a look at the map and decide what I want to do. See you next time. Stay safe.